I wanted to talk about the bearish scenario because I don't want anyone to get killed. Unfortunately, we got kicked out there, disconnected. I went over a lot of stuff on the bearish side, and this is what's most likely going to happen. And of course, I got disconnected, and I was not able to tell you. So please, this is a very important warning. This is a very important message here. Pay attention to the Bitcoin price here. We're looking at the 4-hourly. I want you to understand that this is not done. We are here. Now pay attention to the red downward slope. This is so important. I want people to understand that this is the 29,000 price that I think now we're going to hit. There's a chance that we can fall all the way down to here. That would really suck. I really don't want that to happen. The 27,000, that's something even worse. You have to understand that this is where I think we're going to go. This M could be moved over a little bit if you'd like, because the time frame does not match up with what's happening here. So then I do see some bullish action coming forward. So now we have to get this fall and come in through, and then this is how we're going to get to the price action that we were. So I do apologize for the disconnect. I don't know how that happened. I don't know where we lost there. I have a really good connection. I have a good provider. But pay attention to this scenario. This is the downward slope. This is where we could really be into some big trouble. I'm going to have to change this and say the video that this is an emergency video. I want people to understand that the Bitcoin chart on the 4-hourly is pretty scary. I told you that the relative strength index chart did not look too healthy. It did not look too healthy. Here it looks good. Here it looks pretty good. But like I said, every time that we've gotten to this point, every time that we were on this relative strength index chart, now pay attention to this as a whole. Every time we've gotten to there, so where were we? Were we here, say? We were about there, yeah. So every time we're there, we got some price action up, and then we paid for it. See that? Up, and then we paid for it. So we're getting a fake pump up. That's my final decision. That's my final expectation. So I want people to understand this is a big possibility. This is most likely going to happen. We do have to see these. It's over here. Almost done. We're almost done with this nut job stuff. This sucks because why? There's going to be a lot of money lost. There's going to be blood in the streets. There's going to be people upset, and this is the scenario. This is what it looks like. This is how it's coming down. There was another M falling. If you see how the charts look, well, the previous one, this is an M, right? Look. Another M. You can look at it like that. There's so many ways you could see it. You can look at it like this. This is the other M coming down, finishing. That's not even the M. This is just one big monstrous M, downward M with your double M bottom coming here. I'm trying to show you. This is very important. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on a ride to hell here. As you can see, this ride is not fun. I paint the pretty picture first. So that's what I did on the first video. I wanted to paint a pretty picture and let you know that the possibilities of the up are coming, and that they will be here, but right now it's not happening. Right now we're still very bearish. The bears are going to go to sleep soon, but right now they're feasting. If you pay attention, they're feasting a little bit. This is a fake pump up. If we don't break through to the 38.5, then we're not doing diddly squat, okay? We have to break up through this price right here. If we don't break through it, then we're screwed. So pay attention to that price. It's really important. I want everyone to understand we got kicked out. That sucks. I lost the video there because I was just about to play this out and basically go through each step of what we were dealing with here. But now you see this action. You see what's going on with this up and down. It's a free roller coaster ride down. It's another M, a mini dip coming, and then finally, we'll see something here, and then you'll get this rejection here. It'll come down here. What are we forming? Well, you already know. We are forming an upward W, and then it's off to the races for the month. Hopefully somewhere in the middle of June, we'll be there. Here we are. It's the middle of the 14th, looking really nice. So that's probably what our new TA is going to say. This time of the area of June, 14th is looking a little more realistic in the 50,000. Yes, it does. So I just wanted to go over this part on the TA. Like I said, we're not done with the roller coaster ride. There's a lot of friggin' action down still may be coming. That's scary. I want everyone to understand that. If you see here, there was a fall here from all the way up to the 42,000, and we fell down to the 28. So if you pay attention to that, you thought that was a big move. You thought that scared a lot of people. 41.9 all the way to here. That's kind of scary. 28.8, 28.7. Look at that math. Look at that fall. A lot of people were scared here in this history. I was too. I understand completely what that is. I remember when that happened. We were at 41. All of a sudden, up here it is. The sky's falling. We're done. What happened after that? Shit, we got some price action here that we've got what? We got 102% gain. Oh, okay. So what's here? The 102% gain is up here at 74,000. That's eventually coming. That's eventually happening. So you can keep your comments to yourself what you think I'm crazy or whether or not. Go at the people. I wish the people would comment to the people who say Bitcoin to $1 million tomorrow. What about those videos? Bitcoin to $1 million in July. Like what? Bitcoin is not going to $1 million in July. Stop trying to get all of everyone's views. Stop trying to get viewers. Stop trying to get likes and attention because that's all you're doing. I'm trying to explain to you the middle of June. This is more looking into detail here. We're getting that upward W, as I told you here. It's very possible. It looks very telling. Promising is definitely one of the things I'm saying. Right here now, this is going to be not this upward. It's not going to happen. We're going to get the downward. I told you first and then. But I do expect, unfortunately for a lot of people who don't believe in it, I do expect maybe there, 23. So pay attention to that there because that's something it did. And then after that, continue. It could go way lower than that. It could go all the way to 17. It could go all the way down to here. Ethereum could really make you want to cry. That's why I took some liquidity here. I have some liquidity if anybody was wondering. I have money on the sidelines. Why? Because this action could be coming. It's going to be very scary. There could be another ride coming. Pay attention to the rest of this day. It's only 9:30 Eastern time. We do have a lot to go forward to here. If you see the W, you see the middle V here, there's something happening where we can get this dip and fall. I want everyone to be prepared. I don't want nobody to get hurt. Like I said, this is going to be like a 10-minute video. We've been going for 7, so I'll go for 3 more minutes. I'll give a little quick VeChain action, see what VeChain is doing, see if we can find something on the VeChain price as well. Now, see, what I see here is a descending triangle formation coming. It's actually not looking good either. So the whole market is really replicating itself. It's duplicating itself. That's kind of what's happening. Everything's duplicating. If you notice, this here is the downward where we broke the neckline, but it's starting to settle. So, okay, that's good. But I think we're going to get one last fall. It's like how you get the cup and handle. You know, when you get the cup and handle and it comes up like this and you get this action, well, we're not done doing this. And that's the problem. If you see the downward trend line, that's really scary because it could never go down that low. We would be dead. But it's the type of price action that we're going to get. And I'm trying to explain it to you that when you're in the downward, it broke the neckline, it can't really do that. But it can fall. So what can happen here is we can come down a little lower to this action here, go down there and hopefully settle, stop there and come back up, and then we will be doing what we need to do, and that's the more realistic. Look for VeChain if anyone was wondering. This is VeChain. China has accepted them to be one of the coins I believe that they're going after. So why I'm so bullish on VeChain is this is the reason. Pay attention to the line here. We shouldn't be going too far below as we already have. We could go a little more of a dip, but that would be very scary and bearish. VeChain I do expect to recover soon. When it does recover and has that wonderful recovery area, what do we see? Well, I'm doing some quick TA here, nothing really serious. I'm just trying to get this video done because I've been doing videos forever, I feel like, on this Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, by the way. I want everyone to understand that what's going on is I have to zoom in now to see this shit because of what I did. I did a whole video with me offline and no one was even here. And they see me do the whole bullish part and they think I'm crazy because we're not bullish right now. We're still bearish. And I'm trying to help people understand that we need to find it right there. Okay, so it looks very good. Okay, so if you notice here, this is a very, very telling price here. Let's see, this is the VeChain chart. If anyone was wondering what the VeChain is, let's get this price action here because every time we hit this 19 cents, we seem to have a problem. This is going all the way back from April. Come on, baby. April 15th. I don't know why I couldn't stop moving. April 15th, the history is real. The history is real from 1/4/15. So that's definitely the date there. We'll just do it to make it sure it's a date so you can understand. All the way from there, we've had some action up and down, some roller coaster rides. No one wants to be on. I totally understand. But if you can see here, eventually, as we get down to here, we'll be finally coming up through to the month of June on a bullish pattern. We'll be moving up. Before you know it, this head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders pattern will start to look and make more sense. As you see the shoulder, as you see the head forming here, I'm wondering what type of shoulder we'll have. If we can get this shoulder here to form on an upward, then we're going to look really sexy. I don't think that can happen yet. The shoulder would probably have to form right there. So you would take that. That would be my guess. That would be my TA here. You would have to get your next shoulder pattern here, but it would still be good because if you pay attention, the shoulder here was 8 cents. The shoulder here was 10, and then the shoulder here was 11. So if you pay attention, obviously the shoulder pattern is very bullish. It's going on the upward trend here, which is what we want to see. So this is something I'm trying to explain to you. We'll be back at the 19 cents in time frame. I don't know when exactly. I was hoping to be able to give you that a better understanding, but this is a descending triangle. If I ever seen one, descending triangles will whoop your ass. If you'd notice, we're falling. I see it. I see the descending triangle. I see the fall. Go look up a descending triangle for yourself. Maybe it'll help you understand better. But when we go into the price and we do the technical analysis, you might want to take some profits if you have them, if you're fortunate enough to have. This is a downward M. I see it, and then it's going to turn into the green action. The green will then finally come through, and then you'll see no longer falling. We'll come up here at the 38.5. I can't wait to see what we do at the 38.5 price. I believe we'll hit resistance at the 38.5, come down all the way to the 34.4 again. Hope we don't hit 29.27. As I said, those were huge possibilities. It's like the new year all over again. Tesla got involved. Happy New Year. I feel like we're starting to shit all over again. I might delete the other video. I don't know, because I don't want anyone to understand. I want everyone to understand that we're not really going up right now. It's happening, but it's not happening right now. We're not finished with this double M pattern. I do see it. So have a lovely Memorial weekend, everyone. This is your captain speaking. Aye, Captain. I want everyone to go down and see that the price here is changing, that the volume will be changing, things will be going on. You have to pay attention to everything, all the indicators. Even if you go down to your relative strength index chart, do that as well. Give yourself some type of a tip. If you see, like I said, I don't know if anyone was watching the video when I was here, but I said pay attention to here. Every time we were here, we fell. Every time we were pretty much in that type of form coming up from the bottom here, right? See this? See the bottom level? This bottom level. Every time we were at this bottom level, we went up, correct? So we did that. But every time we reached this peak, every time we did it, when we reached this peak somehow, or we reached this peak somehow, you see an up and a down, but you can't pay attention to this part. This is what I'm talking about, this one right here. Right here. See this area where we were stopped? It didn't go down here. So this is what happened. It went up, then down. So watch. Down. Down. And down. I was showing that on one of my last videos there before. I hope they got to see that. We're not finished falling. Let the end of the month and the contracts expire and see what happens. That's the Bitcoin chart. The forwardly, this is what's happening. Give it this M. I'm not going to delete none of this. This looks like a fucking shit show. Let me delete the prices that look like a shit show. That's what I need to delete. We need to clean this up a little bit because it's a nightmare. And that's all you do. You just start cleaning some of it up. Get rid of some of the price action if it's too much. 34.4, I'm telling you right now, there's something going on with the 34.4 coming up through. We need to hit resistance at the 38.5, which should be normal, and then back up with the upward W. Until then, I'll see 29, 27,000. We'll shit our pants, and it's not going to be fun action. So hopefully that we can get away from that action. Hopefully we could build some momentum here and not see this descending triangle, as we are getting a descending triangle. I hope you see it. The descending triangle is coming, it's forming, and then what's going to happen is you're just going to see that, and that's what's going to really suck. So unfortunately, if you don't have some money to get out now, this descending triangle is looking very ugly. I see it happening, and Bitcoin is going to go down a little bit before we get the pump up eventually. So let's see what happens here. Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. Hit that like and subscribe. We're going on a ride. Hopefully we're going to the moon, and we're definitely going soon. This is a nightmare that we're looking at. It is what it is, right? It's the truth. The truth is it's scary, and it could go down all the way to those price levels. Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. I thought you'd know. See you soon.